Hey, I'm Ben.
And I'm John.
And together we're OCB.
Reactions.
And today we are returning with the band Wheel and the song Vultures.
Wheel Vultures. I mean, is that kind of like when Roadrunner's running and you just see that?
Well,
spinning...
I will say that growing up in the country and stuff, and there was always like the dead critters on the road. Some of them I made dead. Whenever I see a vulture on the road, I did try to run it over with my car because they gross and annoy me. And till I actually almost hit one, and their wings completely came out. I'm like, that, even though hollowed bone, that's gonna mess up my car. I'm not gonna try to run over vultures no more.
Right. Now you've heard Wheel before.
Yeah, I've heard Wheel. They were showcased on the New Wave of Traditional Heavy Metal channel, which he posts something. I usually go check it out unless I see it's from Colombia. Then I'm like, no.
Oh.
Because apparently they just have a problem with traditional sounding vocalists.
Oh, okay.
It's like, just growl and be done with it. But, yeah, I remembered listening to it. I remember not liking it, but it didn't leave a big impression on me.
Okay.
I know it wasn't the song. And it might have been also like, not in the mood, next.
Yeah, which, that happens to me quite a bit whenever I'm doing my wanderings. It's just like, this isn't what I want to hear right now.
Yeah, I get into like, because I went on that brutal death metal trip for about, I don't know, a month and a half. That's all I really listened to. It's like, then I got off of it, and all I wanted to listen to was prog for a while, and I just...
Right. Well, you know what? Why don't we just get into it, see what we're gonna have then, because I've not heard them. Here we go. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, it's just gonna be 100% forgettable.
Really, I'm not like completely blown away by this song,
Yeah.
but like the elements of it, it's like I don't understand why this would have ever been on the traditional heavy metal. Because it's like, okay, you take like the vocal stylings of like uh, Poets of the Fall or Muse, and then you put them on like a Tool beat, backbeat, and with a little bit of like Queens of the Stone Age settings on your instruments. It's like it's an interesting conglomeration. I don't not like it. It's just like I'm not all in on it.
Well, that's basically what I'm saying. I don't dislike it. I don't hate it. It's just to me, right? This song, at least, is the song itself is just forgettable. I might really love their other stuff, and it's just this one's not. It's not grabbing a hold of me yet. Well,
Yeah, this song. Yeah, there's no real. Doesn't seem to be a real hook to it. That might be all it is. It's like maybe that was why I never followed through on the other one.
right.
But it's like I appreciate everything they put together.
It's
But
not that it's a bad song. I'm not
No.
saying it's a bad song at all. I'm not saying it's a bad sound.
the make of the sound of this is intriguing to me. Where it's like I might not revisit this song, but I want to hear other songs, see what else they could provide me. If this is all they do, it'd be like I didn't waste my time. I liked it, but I won't come back to it.
Well, see, that's basically what I'm saying. That's why I said this
Yeah,
song, because I probably will go check out more from Wheel just to see if maybe something else grabs me a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm still not understanding why the hell it was on that guy's channel. It doesn't fit what he's generally puts on there. I mean,
Right.
they're like 80s metal. It basically are the trad metal from like 79 to like 88
Right.
or 86. Yeah, 86 is when thrash took over and destroyed everything, and then
But no, anybody that's a fan, don't take this as me
I'm
crapping on them. No, it's good, solid band with good, solid sound. It's just not grabbing me.
it's like I'm more intrigued than into.
Right. Well, let's get back to it and let them finish out.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say and I know some people will probably want to crucify me for this, but it's like if Tool had Chester Bennington singing for him.
I was kind of thinking, it's like, yeah, they had to go all Linkin Park at the end and made me check out completely. Maybe it's like, yeah, I'm not, for the most part, I hate new metal. Like, there's a song here or there, there
Yeah.
might be a band here or there, but it's just undynamic.
Yeah, I mean, there were some bands that came out of it okay, but in general, yeah, the whole new metal era was just.
I mean, there, like I said, there are some bands I actually like. But by and large, it's like the whole movement kind of left me cold. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just not done. It was an undynamic form of metal.
Yes.
But with this, I mean, one, it does validate my belief that Scandinavian people do not love their children. I don't know how big were the witch trials and stuff in Scandinavia. I don't remember them.
I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure, but it's like, I mean, looking at the actors,
Yeah.
it's like, are they? They're either Finns or Swedes. It's like very, very like because they're Slavic. Yeah, it's like, and I'm being a Slav myself. I can recognize kind, I guess. But basically, we used to be white people, but then the progressive stack said, "No, you're not white anymore, because you have gypsy blood." But you can't say gypsy though.
Romani.
Romani, yeah.
There you go, Romani.
It's like, well,
No, you're a gypsy.
well, okay, technically, I would be Romani, but it's like there's a lot of countries that in that area, like Ukrainians technically aren't white, although people have been complaining like, oh, they can get refugee status because they're white. Like, well, you just said they weren't. They're Slavic.
Okay, let's get back to Wheel.
Okay.
It's once again, it's not that I dislike the song. It was a good, solid song. It's just, for me, it didn't do anything special.
No, I mean, yeah, that's it. It exists.
Yeah. But literally by the next song or two, I won't remember a thing about this one. Now, I'm not saying all their music is like that, which once I go home today, I probably am going to sit down and be like, I want to check out more Wheel. Just see what more of this stuff's
I'm more
like.
curious. It's like, I remember, now, I don't remember what song I listened to. I remember having kind of the same reaction as I did here.
Right.
It's like, it was like a null reaction. It's like,
Right.
don't hate it, but I want something that was going to, hit me a little harder. So I would go into the next thing.
I do want to thank you for suggesting it,
I
because
mean, it's a solid act. They deserve a little more. I think they're better than a lot of stuff that's being put out there.
This is true.
So it's like, yeah, they deserve a place at the table.
See, I'm actually of the mind that the entire pop world needs to be erased and start over again with rock and roll.
Because you could go you can even go back to the blues.
Yeah.
Hell, well, I kind of hate jazz, but you could go back to jazz. It's no better than. It's like, I know it's basically chimpanzee playing on a keyboard. Going, it's garbage.
Well, yeah, actually, if you start, because I get a lot of producer stuff popping up for my ads and whatnot. Most of these guys aren't even sitting there with a keyboard anymore. They're literally dragging and dropping chord progressions.
Yeah, and midis. But,
they're not playing anything. They're just arranging it. There's no musicians happening out there in the pop world anymore. They're just arranging music that's already pre-made for them.
I think even Metal Church was bitching about that in 1995. I think Metal Church was.
Once again, I'm sorry, but a computer is not a musical instrument.
It's a musical instrument like my butt. Not just some beans, because it's a magical fruit.
But no, so as far as it goes, I mean, yeah, this is better than 90% of the music out there right now.
I mean, it's like I said, I didn't dislike it. It just didn't bowl me over.
Yeah. But so really, that's all I've got.
Yeah, same here. So fare thee well.
Thank you.